There are new fountain stories for the 2022 Spring Halo, and today I'm going to be showing you all the fountain stories and the answers that have replaced the old ones. So let's get right into it. After making your wish at the fountain, you head to Royal High, prepared for the entire day to be filled with nothing but class lectures and the occasional gossip between students at lunch. Before you can head to your first class, you see a crowd of students gathered around a poster, so you decide to investigate. After managing to push past the crowd, you read the poster, which mentions the annual Castle Garden dance-off giving away a first-place prize of the winner's wildest dreams. You look at the rules and find the only requirement is that you need a friend or a dance buddy for the dance-off. Excited, you decide you want to join the contest and spend half the day thinking about who your dance buddy should be. Finally, during lunch, you reach a decision and decide to ask A, the popular jock Jake, B, the school president Dakota, C, the class clown August, or D, the mysterious goth Raven. So the very obvious choice here is A, the popular jock Jake. After making your wish at the fountain, you opt for a stroll around Davinia Park to take in the beautiful spring sights. Suddenly, you see a commotion down at the docks and decide to investigate. Standing on the docks is a woman dressed in extravagant pinks and reds, bustling about to distribute bundles of fabrics to players. She drops the fabric upon seeing you and rushes over excitedly. "Oh my! Hello, darling," she proclaims in a posh accent, eyes scanning you through a pair of tinted glasses. "My name is Arya, and I am the host of the annual Royal High Spring Fashion Contest. Would you like to join? I have 4 models left for you to choose and design for." Who will you choose to design for? A, Gemma the Diamond Fairy, B, Ash the Butler, C, Pearl the Pageant Lady, or D, Dominic the Lifeguard. And you would pick C, Pearl the Pageant Lady. As you make your wish at the fountain, you catch a giant flower horn silhouette watching you from afar. Feeling curious and amazed, you decide to bring yourself closer to observe its beauty. But as a result, you startle it and it quickly takes off. Through your disappointment in yourself for not being more careful, you fail to realize that you were transported into a different realm full of giant flowers, mushrooms, and enchanted trees. Feeling even more curious and naturally adventurous, you decide to explore the new realm and find yourself at the intersection of a few paths that lead to different places in this realm. So without a doubt, you decide to walk along A, the Enchanted River Path, B, the Gnome's Hill Path, C, the Giant Flower Field Path, or D, the previous path and search your way home. And to get the highest chance in winning the Halo, you'd pick D, the previous path, and search for your way home. You waited anxiously for your wish to come true, but unfortunately, nothing miraculous happened, so you shrug off your disappointment and take a relaxing walk through the beautiful paths of Davinia. Eventually, you find yourself at the entrance of a beautiful flower garden being tended by fairies. The large rows of hedges, colorful flower garden, and beautiful streams sparkle in the daylight, and to your surprise, a pink fairy from the group cheerfully greets you, saying, "Hello, Cacnums. My name is Lucille, and my friends and I are preparing for the annual flower festival. It would be amazing if you could assist us." You think about your choices carefully and decide to A, help by trimming the hedges, B, decline the fairy politely, C, help by watering the flowers, or D, leave to find other people to help. And the answer is C, Help by watering the flowers to get the highest chance in winning the halo. After wishing at the fountain, you wander around the park, taking in the warm rays of sun and flourishing new blooms of spring. As you stop to admire a cherry blossom tree, a robin swoops down and perches on the branch you were adoring. "Hello, Cacnums. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm mother bad, and my nest was recently destroyed after the harsh winter weather. Can you please help me get a new one so I can keep my eggs safe?" Feeling morally obligated to help the robin, you decide to A. Make a nest, B. Buy a nest, C. Give your hat as a nest, or D. Ask a nature fairy for help. And you would pick C. Give your hat as a nest to get the highest chance in winning the halo. After making your wish, your gaze shifts from the fountain to a small shop across the street. You feel a force pulling you towards the forest green store, decorated with a disparate array of flowers and vines that curve around a sign with "The Royal Florist" written on it. Entering the shop, you instinctively duck as a vase shatters against the floor you've just passed under. In front of your eyes stands a giant, intimidating Venus flytrap plant fighting one of the nature fairies, Nissa. Instead of the usual neat and orderly shop, all around is a disarray of petals, flowers, and broken vases. Sensing that Nissa needs help, as an empath, you sense that. You A. Get out of the shop. B. Hide behind a shelf and spectate the fight. C. Join in on the fight. Or D. Try talking with the fly trap. And to get the highest chance in winning the halo, you'd pick D. Try talking with the fly trap. After you cast your wish into the fountain's gentle waters, you take a moment to enjoy the warm, pleasant wind as it breezes through Divinia Park. Your eyes slip shut and a small smile crosses your face. All is well. Until you feel a rumbling sensation that seems like an earthquake. Your eyes snap open and you stand in shock as giant invasive vines erupt from the ground and coil around the fountain, trees, and even a few unsuspecting royals. You look around the park, weighing your options, and decide to A. Take out your gardening tools. B. Run! C. Enlist the help of the park's botanist. Or D. Wish for the fountain to help. And option C, enlist the help of the park's botanist, is the correct answer to get you the highest chance in winning the halo. As you walk around the fountain after casting your wish, a petite flower gently falls, brushing your hand. Picking it up, you admire the beautiful scenery around you, the warmth of spring washing away the winter's frost. Closer to the magical waters, the flower falls into the fountain as if drawn to its energy. You recall your wish, looking down at the fountain's shimmering surface, but strangely, your reflection isn't yours. A mystical creature emerges, her translucent wings iridescent in the sunlight. Flowers in various hues adorning her hair and clothes. "Good morning, Kaiknims," she greets you. "I'm a Naiad, only to be summoned with a flower from Divinia's sacred trees. Choose from these flowers and they may grant your wish." You reach out and take A. the bluebell, B. the iris, C. the lily of the valley, or D. the peony. And for this one, you would pick D, the peony, to get the highest chance in winning the halo. Casting a wish so dear to your heart, you open your eyes to the golden aura of the sparkling lights. You admire the evening atmosphere as a glowing piece of paper lands at your feet. You dust off the rose petals to discover a handwritten message by the fountain girl. "To whoever finds this letter, I have a bit of a problem. My magic has vanished, and I can't fulfill any wishes. I'm sure this is the work of a pesky nature fairy. If you would be so kind as to find any of these plants that can restore my magic, I promise a worthy reward for your efforts. Yours truly, the Fountain Girl. Since you don't have any plans for the day, you read through the list of plants and decide to scavenge for A red rose rimmed with lustrous white diamonds, B, an enchanting golden fern emitting a soft glow, C, a luscious purple lavender dusted with golden flakes, or D, a small oak branch wrapped in silver vines. For this one, you'd pick B, an enchanting golden fern emitting a soft glow. After confessing your greatest wish to the Fountain of Dreams, you're surprised to hear a voice call out to you. Technims, sorry to bother. Are you willing to water my plants while I go buy some more fertilizer from the market? Blossom the nature fairy asks. You agree before trudging over to the flower beds, where you find many marvelous plants sprouting from the dirt. You then grab the watering can, seated conveniently next to the flower beds. Deciding which plant to water first, you choose A, the magnificent magenta sweet pea, B, the glimmering golden primrose, C, the luminous lime beanstalk sprout, or D, forget about it and walk away. So you'd pick B, the glimmering golden primrose. You say your wish aloud to the magical fountain and turn back to enjoy the spring day. The air is crisp with the scent of blooming flowers. Critters and creatures walk lazily in the warm sun, almost like a scene taken right out of a princess movie. Suddenly, you hear music coming from the forest. Curious, you follow the sound of the calming melody until the music abruptly stops. You find yourself in an open patch of dewy grass right under the sun. In front of you lay 4 instruments on a mossy tree trunk. You decide to pick up the A, wooden branch flute, B, DIY all-natural violin, C, rusted mossy kalimba, or D, polished carved melodica. And you'd pick B, DIY all-natural violin to get the highest chance. After making your wish at the fountain, you take a walk around Divinia Park and you hear a commotion coming from the stage. You look to see a large crowd of people and Mother Nature herself hosting a contest. Hello everyone, welcome to the Divinia Park flower picking contest. Whoever finds the most magnificent flower will win a special prize. Intrigued, you decide to enter the contest, but having no idea where to look, you drift towards A, the docks, B, the cabin, C, Jam Jam's Bunny Sanctuary, or D, the fountain. And this one has 2 possible choices. You can either pick B, the cabin, or C, Jam Jam's Bunny Sanctuary to get the highest chance. I hope this tutorial helped you guys win the halo, and even if it didn't, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below for more fountain story videos just like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!